Today's video is going to be a valuable lesson about lithium iron phosphate batteries because this server rack battery is dead. A few days ago, I went out here and it was not turning on except for the alarm light, and all the other batteries around it were cycling just fine. It is possible that the BMS is bad, but the more likely scenario and the only way I've been able to kill a lithium iron phosphate is when I over discharge a battery or it goes into safety mode and then I don't realize it and then I leave it in storage for a few months or a year, and then guess what? It over discharged itself because batteries do that. And I'm assuming because this one's not connected to the other batteries with closed loop communication, this one for whatever reason went into a safety mode and then self-discharged. Or the BMS is bad, but we're gonna find out right now. First off, let's try turning it on. And look at that, we got the red light of death. So typically we want to start by trying to reset the battery. So we hold this down for about 10 seconds. And we still have the red light, unfortunately. Now let's try to charge it. Oh, it turned on and it turned off. So it's in a safety mode. Let's try one more time, and it's disconnected. Or it has a bad cell. That's always a possibility as well. That would not be good. Let's just go straight for the voltage. Ooh, that's a good sign, 3 volts. Pretty good so far, guys. Oh no! They were all perfect until this cell. All the cells are at 3 volts except for this one. That is so sad. This is the 6th cell. Sometimes when they over discharge, it's the first or the last because the BMS will discharge that one faster than the others, which is rare, but it does happen. There's one BMS that I know that does that. But this is an actual bad cell. We actually caught one. So when this happens, we need to look at it. And it is so hard to see. These cell holders completely cover it. I want to see if there's gas formation or something. The overpressure relief valve looks fine. Well, that's not very fun. I was hoping we could swap out the BMS on camera. That would be pretty neat. And when you over discharge a pack and you leave it in storage, what's gonna happen is that all the cells are gonna be at a low voltage. But these are good. These are at 3 volts, but not this one. This one is messed up. But how are we gonna replace it? These are welded terminals. So typically in this situation, you have to ship the whole battery back. Now this is rare with EV grade cells, and this is a good pack. This is approved, certified, and all the other stuff. Pretty darn rare to get this. And the fact that I got it is crazy. Now the only other server rack battery that I've destroyed is an AO lithium. And that's because if you leave it to sit, it will still say it's at 100% state of charge. And I would check on them every few months and I was like, wow, these are still at 100%. But that BMS, at least on the older models, would actually draw some current and it would still show that it was at 100%. So when I tried to use the battery, it would not work. But it did say, and it still to this day says 100%, but all the cells are at like 1 volt. But in that situation, they all self-discharge together, so they hit the low voltage disconnect, and then there was still enough voltage there for the BMS to turn on and to trick you into thinking it's at 100%, and then slowly over time, they discharge themselves below 2.5 volts, and then you get permanent damage, and the battery is destroyed forever. Now in the studies, if you're at 2.5 volts for like a couple hours and you charge back up, it should be okay, but if you go below 2.5 volts and you hit 2 volts, it's done. It's finished. You do not want to cycle that battery. It is time for it to go into the trash. You cannot rescue those types of batteries. You're going to get dendrite formation and you can get a shorted cell and it can become a big mess. Now, something to notice is we have 2 cell packs here, and these cell packs are connected with bolted terminals. That means for a warranty claim for these, I'm pretty sure you would just remove one pack, the faulty one, and ship that back. You can't actually ship these like this though, so I don't know how you could do it, but maybe the company could send out one of these packs and you'll be good to go. But in that situation, you need a 24 volt charger and a 24 volt BMS, and you want to charge both of the packs up manually to 100% and then put them into series. If not, you're going to have the largest imbalance on the planet. But anyways, unfortunate, this cell is dead. Always a good lesson. Always check on your batteries though. Even though that's not what occurred here, that's the lesson of the video. Keep your batteries charged. And sometimes they just go bad, unfortunately. So a quick, fast video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.